Okay, I want to give you some feedback on this vending machine project. It started out fine in that you're highlighting the problem and about the fact that you want the cup filled as much as possible, which is an 8-ounce cup, but you don't want it to go over. And you want to find a mean such that, and you also highlight that the standard deviation of the machine is 0.2 ounces, and you want to find a mean that will make it so that it is not overflowing too often, but also not seemingly too low of amount in the cup, because customers won't be happy if it's not filled, if they're sensing that they're not getting their fair share of liquid given they're paying for this. But then I'm concerned about where you got your reasoning from, because the minimum that the cup should be filled is 90%, while the maximum should be around 98. Where did that come from, and how was that decided? That's unclear to me. And then I'm also unclear about this work here that you did, because what concerns me here is we actually never have done this type of analysis yet. That's to come a little bit later on. So I'm not sure where that is coming from. And also there's a mistake that happens here, and you actually didn't find the correct Z-score associated with 10%. But again, I'm trying to figure out where this is coming from, because I wanted you to solve this problem, obviously using the material that we've learned so far. So the idea for this was, if I point it out here, was for you to talk about, okay, let's find a mean that, again, you have to decide what your priority is as this consultant to this company. Are you more concerned, you want to balance the concerns about overflowing and possibly burning customers with, again, being too low. So for example, say you decided, I think you had said something about, say you decided to have a mean of 7.8. Well, based on the material we've talked about so far, mainly the empirical rule, that says that, okay, one standard deviation away, which would be 8 ounces to the right and 7.6 to the left, 68% of the data would fall within 1%, one standard deviation of the mean. Well, are you okay with that is the question here, because that means on either tail end we've got 16%. So in this case, that means 16% of the pours would result in overflowing and potential burning, or if not burning, at least a mess. So is that acceptable to you? And if not, then where should you move your mean so that that percent is less, but still it's not so low that customers will notice, hey, I've gotten gypped here. You want that balance. So I wanted you to more think in terms of the empirical rule. And again, remember that states that within one standard deviation is 60% of the mean is 68% of the data. Within two standard deviations is 95% of the data, and within 3 standard deviations is 99.7% of the data. And argue why you choose what you did in terms of both this empirical rule, but what you think should be a priority for the company.